Today I'll be doing a comparison between the different types of e-cigs and vaporizers. We'll be looking at three different types: the original e-cig models, the vape pens, and my personal favorite, the mods. These electronic cigarettes are probably the most recognized. You've probably seen them around. Some of them look like real tobacco cigarettes. Actually, one of this is a real cigarette. Can you tell which one? Obviously, it's not the one in the black. It's the one right here on the right. E-cigs are made of two parts, the battery and cartomizer, but the cartomizer is actually a cartridge and atomizer in one. Cartridges hold the flavored nicotine and the atomizer vaporizes it. Cartridges have to be replaced, but the battery can be recharged. Some brands offer this in a one-piece disposable unit. Specs are usually given in puffs or drags, and 10 is the average number of drags per tobacco cigarette. Comparing a few different brands, a cartomizer will last approximately 300 puffs, or 30 cigarettes on average. But the battery life will only last as long as smoking 10 cigarettes. They're offered in various nicotine strengths, but 1.8% or 18 milligrams is equivalent to a real tobacco cigarette. A good thing is you can purchase them in convenience stores. However, a disadvantage is the flavor section. It's limited to what's provided by the brand. The most popular types are the vape pens. They consist of a battery, atomizer, and a tank that holds the nicotine liquid called e-juice or e-liquid. Most vape pens use a standard fitting called e-go, which makes the batteries and tanks interchangeable. Atomizers for these models consist of a wick to absorb the liquid and a coil to vaporize it. Here are some stats. Tanks commonly hold between 1 to 2 milliliters of e-juice, and there are approximately 50 drags per milliliter of e-juice. Nicotine strengths are offered in multiples of 6 milligrams per milliliter of liquid. Atomizers require replacement after 2 or 3 weeks or when it starts to taste burnt. Battery life depends on the size, but if you're not vaping constantly, a 650 mAh battery, seen in silver, can last a day or more. A great advantage of a vape pen is that it can use practically any brand or flavor of e-juice. Mods are a favorite among vape hobbyists. They produce more vapor and flavors are enhanced. They are similar to the vape pens with two key differences. First, batteries are a separate component and can be shared between other mods. The biggest difference is that atomizers are rebuildable, meaning the wick and coil are assembled manually. To get the vapor volume, atomizers' resistances are usually lower, but because of this, it burns more e-juice and batteries drain faster. However, tanks do come larger. Airflow is another factor in vapor volume. Likewise, atomizers can last 2 weeks, but it's not easy as swapping it out. Also, tanks can use virtually any brand of e-juice. Battery life and other specs are difficult to estimate because it depends on the mod build.